All right, boys and girls. So now we are in Google Classroom. So you're going to log in here today. And as soon as you log in, you're going to see the daily schedule. I know I went over that last week a little bit, but that will, if you click on that, that kind of gives you each thing that you have to do, like for each subject. That never changes. That's the same. That's going to be the same every day. But if you click down and you find Mrs. Duraney, if you ever, if mom and dad, if they get a lot of emails and, they can't find those Zoom codes, they're always going to be here in the Google Classroom. So if you click on this link, there is an attachment, and this will have the 9 to 9:30 morning meeting. Here's the Zoom code, meeting ID, the password, okay? Kind of gives a little rundown. We do the flag salute, go over the skills, topics of the day, ask any questions. And this is like a sample schedule, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how your day can go. So from 9:30, once we get off, you can start to complete your assignments in Google Classroom in any order that you want till around 10:43. 10:43 is going to be your special music, or perhaps maybe even PE. I know Miss S. I believe you're in a different Google Classroom with them, so I think they have like more information on the specials for you. And Miss Boomer posted something on here as well. I believe she's meeting with you tomorrow, I think is what it said in the Google Classroom. 11:10 to 11:30, you break for snack, move around, little brain break. Then from 11:30 to 1, you continue to complete your assigned work. Now, between that time at 11:30, after your little snack break or your move around break, that's when you could Zoom with me if you have questions about any of the work. The code is down here, the meeting ID, password, everything that you need is there for you. So this schedule will always be here under Mrs. Duraney. And then this is the Google Classroom tour. This is a video of me navigating the Google Classroom, which I did that with all of you on Zoom, but it's here for your reference if you need help with logging in or anything like that. So that's there. Now, if we kind of scroll through our assignments for the day, here's math. This is actually a 2-day lesson. So it has the date for you, April 20th and 21st. Now, if I click on this, it's 2 days because there's quite a bit that you have to do with this. So it gives you each step of what you have to do. And it says this lesson should be split over 2 days. Watch the instructional video more than once if needed. Complete the math journal pages and the math boxes. You can print them out. When you're done, have an adult check your work with the solutions page. Go back, correct the ones you got wrong. Complete the quiz after the math journal pages and the home link. Practice your math facts and fact fluency for 10 minutes. So we broke it up into 2 days because that's a lot of things that you have to do there. So if I scroll down here, why can't I scroll? Well, maybe I'm going to press view assignment. So everything is in here, okay? The solutions page, the math box, the video. Here's your work that's assigned for you. They're in PDFs. So there's quantity difference. Okay, here's the pages. So these you would have to print out. And then here's the solution. So the answers are here. Okay, and then this is the instructional video of the lesson. So you're going to want to definitely view this one first. That's going to give you the lesson before you start to do any of these pages. Okay, so that's 2 days for math. And again, don't forget, there's lots of additional resources. You don't have to do anything here. But if you need, an open number line or a ruler, time, if there's things that you need, all of these, your hundreds grid, right? There's lots of resources for you in here. This one too, I think, has a couple materials in it. Base 10 blocks. Okay, that you'll need in the future. Different diagrams. So there's lots of different resources for each subject. Okay, so writing. Again, you're looking for the date. So today's April 20th. So I see two things here. Okay, so personal narrative, what is it? So you would click on this. Okay, a personal narrative is when you write about an event or experience that has personally happened to you. It has a beginning, middle, and ending. It also is written in first person using pronouns me, my, I, we, or myself. Listen closely to the stories attached to see if you hear some of those characteristics. So, a couple different things here. The Keeping Quill. Ooh, sound familiar, right? We read this one. How My Parents Learned to Eat. Okay, so familiar books. Okay, so you guys feel comfortable. This one's a new one, though. This one we didn't read yet. Okay, so this is just getting your feet wet with some personal narrative stories. So you would just be listening to the stories. Okay, then personal narrative read aloud. Okay, so here's a video of Miss Manna. She's reading a personal narrative that focuses on descriptive writing and chronological order of events. So today, you're just kind of viewing some videos, getting your feet wet with personal narratives. Kind of a fun lessons for today for writing. And then, of course, lots of different additional resources. There should be a whole folder here of personal narrative writing resources. When you click on that, many different anchor charts and things come up about personal narrative. And then there's an attachment with all different read alouds for personal narrative. Scroll down. Reading. Fiction reading, day 1. You would click on it, and it gives you all the directions of what you have to do for the day. View the assignment. You could click that, and everything is here. Normally, you could drag this down. Oh, there you go. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little funky. All right, so everything's attached here. Again, they're going to be familiar stories kind of to get you guys started, just because I know all of this is new to you with the Google Classroom, so you might see some familiar things that might kind of make you feel a little bit better. Okay, so your reading assignment is there. Reading additional resources. Foundations. Okay, watch Miss Fasulo's video. That was the video that I was talking about earlier. Tell someone at home what you know about our controlled vowels. Complete the worksheet attached. Email a picture of your finished work to your teacher. Okay, so all the assignments are there and everything is attached. Mrs. Fasulo's video. The sheet that you have to print out. Okay. So that assignment's there, and then all additional resources for foundations are here. And then finally, social studies, maps and continents. So if you click on that, instructions are all here. If you want to press view assignment, you can do that. So all the assignments are here. You just have to make sure you follow these instructions. Okay, this is about Me on the Map, which is a story that you could watch right here on YouTube. So that's your first set of directions that says, listen to Me on the Map. Print and complete Where I Live activity. You may email a picture of your work to your teacher if you'd like. Watch How to Remember the 7 Continents. This is my absolute favorite video, How to Remember the 7 Continents. If you want to laugh, if you want to watch something funny, this is my absolute favorite. It's a really good way to remember the 7 continents. And the Mr. DeMeo, I believe was his name, if I remember. He is so funny. You're going to love that video. So you could watch that video, laugh a little bit. You'll probably watch it more than once because it's really funny. Trust me. Then there's some activities to complete. 50 Nifty. We tried to make it a little bit fun. There's some fun activities in there. Here's the work here in Google Docs. Okay. And I think that is it. Again, if you want, you can always take the shortcut. All of your headings are on the side here, right? So we were just in social studies, which was here. So you could always click on this and it will take you right to social studies. Now, below that, these are some things from some special area teachers. So free online reading, I believe that's from Mrs. Fitzpatrick. STEAM, art, world language. So whatever special we're in, right? So we are in, I know you guys are in music, right? You guys have Miss Boomer, but that's going to be changing, I believe, this week. I believe. So I'm sure Miss Boomer will tell you about that. We're going to be switching over. Okay, then instructional support. So this should be Miss Kohlberg, Mrs. Fasulo. So you can just always click and then boom, it takes you to the shortcut right to that link. Okay, so if I go back, all topics takes me to the top. So videos from today, I am going to be posting right here, Mrs. Duraney's morning meetings. So if anybody, missed out, wasn't able to join for the day, something happened, the video will be posted here. Okay. So now I'm going to click back over to my friends. I'm going to end the video.